Well, today we have made it back to Disney Springs for a very, very historic occasion. Today we're going to be celebrating, today we're going to be dining, and to start our adventurous adventure here today, we're going to be going to this place right here. Very nice. Let's go. At this point, you guys have probably figured out we are here at Disney Springs. I know tonight we're able to bring you guys to one of the most exciting, one of the most touristy, one of the most busiest, and one of the most chaotic restaurants in all of Walt Disney World. Yes, I am referring to the famed, maybe rather infamous T-Rex restaurant here at Disney Springs, owned and operated by Landry's, which also owns Rainforest Cafe back there. This is actually the second Landry restaurant here at Disney Springs, if you will, kind of the sequel to Rainforest Cafe. Instead of animatronic gorillas and elephants, you have animatronic dinosaurs, which I think that's so cool. That's pretty fun. But it's kind of a mystery for some people. Some people really like the atmosphere. Some people say the food does not live up to expectations. But we're here to settle everything. We're going to bring you guys along, show you exactly what's going on, and yeah, it'll be pretty fun. And also, since we are here at Disney Springs and it happens to be the week of my birthday, I did want to do a little bit of a guide of free stuff you can get around here. Like if you join reward clubs, if you join loyalties, you basically get a bunch of free stuff. So we're gonna go around, get a bunch of free stuff, enjoy a good dinner, and I think it'll be a great night here tonight. And for those of you wondering exactly where T-Rex is located here at Disney Springs, over here is kind of the marketplace. This is where you're getting all your classic Disney stuff. You can kind of see behind that little BB Wolf right there. That's actually where Rainforest Cafe is. The Lego store is directly right across the street. And then right here you have T-Rex. And just because I feel like I can't describe it myself, I figured we'd go to the Disney app, the Disney website, to get a full description from them. And if you've never seen the Disney website, they have a very, very creative way of describing every single meal here at Disney World. So according to their website, surround yourself with sights and sounds of a prehistoric world where you explore this dinosaur-themed cafe, teeming with hands-on discovery zones and creative cuisine. So there you go, couldn't have said it better myself. So I think at this point we can confirm not only will this meal be historic, it'll also be prehistoric. So I think from here we're gonna go in, we're actually checked in and we have our Landry's card, so we can kind of skip the line. So yeah, there we go. T-Rex, as you can see, there's forests, there's dinosaurs. It's kind of scary. But we're actually here. We got our menu. We're really just gonna go through everything. We're just gonna try and experience everything. I feel like there's a giant menu, so we'll just try and get something kind of representative of everything. But yeah, this is great. Actually, we're at the drink, so we're all set. We'll kind of enjoy ourselves, get ready, and we'll just kind of go from there. But just so we show the full experience, here's a look at the kids meal, kids menu. This is great. You have all the different characters. I don't know all the characters here. At Rainforest Cafe, you have Cha-Cha, but you just have a bunch of other characters. This cup is pretty cool, though. Kind of tempted to get one of those. But just so everyone knows, the kids meal menu has games. You have a word search. They're all themed to dinosaurs, too. That's pretty fun. Look at that. T-Rex. What do you call a sleeping dinosaur? A dino snore. Oh, very, very funny. But you can see right here, you kind of do have all your basic stuff. I'm kind of mad. When I grew up coming here, they'd always have the dino nuggets, and they appear to have gotten rid of those. But you can get chicken strips, you can get a corn dog. Looks pretty good to me. Oh, look at the dessert. Oh, I'm going to have to order off the kids menu. This looks really fun. Oh, they have worms and dirt. That's great. A little cookie ice cream sandwich. That sounds very good. So if you are a kid coming to T-Rex, I feel like you will be taken care of, maybe even more so than the adults. And of course, here's a look at their normal menu. Oh, that looks good. It's the Supersaurus sampler. I don't know if the Supersaurus is an actual dinosaur, but this is kind of a learning experience. You can kind of learn all your different dinosaurs. This looks pretty good, though. They always have their seasonal menu, much like Rainforest Cafe, where you can have your seasonal menu that's kind of separate, and then you can have your normal menu, which is kind of this thing right here. But very similar to Rainforest Cafe, you just have pretty much the same menu. Some things are a little bit different, and of course you kind of have like things all themed to dinosaurs. So you have the Jurassic salad, which I'm pretty sure is called the Jungle salad over at Rainforest. So I don't know. You can see they have pasta, they have seafood, all like your average stuff. Of course you have the burgers. I don't know, it's already an adventure. You never know what's gonna happen here today. See, dinosaurs are spooking us on the menu too, so we'll just see what we end up getting here today. So much like Rainforest Cafe, T-Rex Cafe is very, very immersive. Even so that when you're eating, sometimes instead of a thunderstorm, which you have over at Rainforest, you have like an asteroid shower, and like the lights dim, the asteroids come, the dinosaurs start yelling. So it's kind of a full experience. You're getting your food, you're seeing, oh. I don't know, it's definitely like a full experience. You're getting the food, you're getting the atmosphere. What more could you want? This is great. So the drink here, I got one of their specialty non-alcoholic drinks. We did not order in the special cup, but they brought in the special cup, which works out good so we can show it to you guys. But it says, I survived T-Rex. So I don't know if like some people don't survive T-Rex or if it's kind of a big accomplishment. But you can see there's a dinosaur there. This is the shark water. It's pretty much like, think of Shirley Temple, but instead of like cherry, it's like coconut. So it's kind of a more coconut, like a coconut carbonated drink. But I think we're off to a good start. This is great. Changes colors, it lights up. That's awesome. Also, to go with the theme of this being kind of showing the kids section and everything, if you order a drink on the kids menu, you get this fun little cup. This is great. This is like the cups they used to give me when I was young. Like if I went to like Olive Garden used to give these cups out. So that's really cool. I guess this is included with your drink too, so kind of a little fun bonus. Well, it appears as if the extinction is upon us. It looks like our entrees actually come here. And somebody at our table actually got nachos. I think this is an appetizer, right? So I guess it's kind of a shareable thing, but this is kind of what they look like. This thing is massive. That is the chicken that they're cooking over there, I think, right?
The chicken.
Yeah, the chicken and the ribs. And the burger, of course, which is kind of the classic thing. That looks fun. Usually when I come here, I usually play it safe and just get the burger. But today I decided, since we're kind of talking through of this restaurant, I figured it'd be good to kind of try something different. Right here we have the hot honey pecan salmon and shrimp. I believe this is a seasonal item, so it's not always going to be here. But I feel like it's appropriate to kind of talk about their seasonal food, see if it kind of fulfills everything else. It is pecan praline crusted salmon, hot honey sauce, coconut shrimp, maple and brown sugar marinated sweet potatoes, bacon and roasted apple Brussels sprouts. So you can see this looks it looks somewhat decent, so we'll see if it kind of lives up to everything. But being at Rainforest and T-Rex basically just serves like Applebee's food. This is kind of a change of pace, which hopefully if it's good, it'll be appreciated. It also looks like there's like a sauce on the plate too. So I don't know, this looks really interesting. I think we're gonna start off with the shrimp, which the shrimp you can see is kind of a little bit not as crispy as you'd hope, kind of a little soggy, but we'll go into this. The browning is very good. The like shrimp itself is a little bit not as crispy as I would like, a little bit soggy. Oh yeah, it's really soggy. Kind of see right there. The salmon itself is kind of like a giant strip of salmon. It kind of looks like chicken or something. So let's cut into it. Looks like there is the hot honey sauce that was promised. Let's look at the inside. Looks pretty all right. I'm gonna try it without the sauce first, and then I'm gonna try it with. Here's a look at the back side of the salmon. So you can see it's kind of crusted on the top. So the top is where all the crust is. It's pretty decent. The sauce on top of it, the hot honey sauce, is very adding more of a sweet thing along with the pecan crust. So it works good. If you use this sauce, the mystery sauce, this one, adds a little bit more of a almost like a tanginess to go with everything. I think this is better than I expected. It's definitely salmon, definitely shrimp. I'm gonna give it a couple more bites, but I appreciate the creativity here, let's just say that. So I tried more, and basically everything here is exactly as advertised. The salmon was crusted. I appreciate the creativity here. The sweet potatoes were kind of a fun aspect because it kind of worked with the flavors in the meal. That being said, they're not much more than average. Very simple meal, very much what you'd expect from this kind of restaurant where you're coming mainly for the atmosphere. We'll talk more about like the full food experience outside, but I appreciate them trying something different. I appreciate, especially when they're doing some things like this, which are mixing flavors, doing a little bit more. That's also kind of keeping the theme in too. So this was pretty fun. I'm glad we got to bring you guys along, show you what to expect here at the T-Rex. And yeah, it's been an adventure. It's been an adventure, all right. But when dining here, you can sit in one of 4 rooms. I know they're kind of distinctly put into like more detailed things. But number 1, you could be seated in the volcano room. This is where they roast the chicken. You can have a little open kitchen situation over there. You also could be in the ice room, the forest, which we're in, or you could be over in the undersea room, which I guess that's where the sharks are, that's where the giant octopus is. So I think from here we're gonna give a little bit of a tour of the restaurant, and then yeah, I think from there we'll just explore the gift shop. But for those wondering, once you do enter officially into T-Rex, you're greeted first of all with the undersea room, and then over there is gonna be where the volcano room is. So basically everything, it's kind of enter the restaurant there. Over here is the gift shop, and of course you have the classic T-Rex above you as you're entering. So kind of the full experience, get all the dinosaurs, get all the animatronics, and the gift shop seemed pretty cool too. Some people don't know this, here at T-Rex they actually have a Build-A-Bear, but instead of a Build-A-Bear, it's a Build-A-Dino, and you can come in here, it's basically just like your old classic Build-A-Bear workshop, but you can pick all kinds of dinosaurs. Look at all these. These are great, just kind of your classic characters, and they're great because some of these are actually like the different characters from the restaurant. So you see, there's Dexter, all the different characters, along with just kind of generic dinosaurs. So you can pick your thing, you can stuff them. So this is a great experience. I also do love how they have like seasonal outfits for your dinosaurs. So this is one in like an Easter bunny outfit. This is so cool. Just your classic Build-A-Bear experience. There's a giant one. Nice guy. They have like your normal T-Rex merchandise. You have your T-Rex shirts. I really like this hat here. It's just kind of like a cartoon of a dinosaur. And then if you switch to the back, it says T-Rex Orlando on the back. So very subtle. Lots of really subtle merchandise. Lots of really exciting and very, very busy merchandise. But plenty of cool stuff here. And they do have little action figures of all the different mascots of T-Rex. Little focus there. There we go. I think that's Dexter. I don't know all these names, but if you want to buy these, they do have them all here too. So what more could you want? You have all the classic characters, you have the good theming. It's been a really great experience today. Also, another thing I want to point out before we do leave here, they have a Dino Extravaganza, which is like a dig site, and basically there's sand, and kids can go in there and play and kind of like dig for dinosaur bones, which I think is really cool. So not only do you have a gift shop, of course you can have some fun interactive things too, which I think is so cool. Well, that was awesome. We finally dined here for the first time ever on camera. Here at T-Rex, Mama Goose here too. But this was great. It was a good experience. I think overall, if you're coming to this, if you're coming to Rainforest, as long as you set your expectations right, it's a really fun experience. The food is definitely not anything like spectacular. So I feel like one of the things I always do when I come to these restaurants, I always go with the safer options. So I know the burger, all like the more standard options, they're more gonna be like your Applebee's type food. When you get to the adventurous ones like I did today, it's not necessarily bad. Like there's a lot of potential, there's a lot of creativity, but there's more room for it to be not as great. So if you're coming here, I know it is a very pricier experience. So I think mine was like $23. So I know it can be a little bit of a pricier experience. But if you're coming here, I think it's really fun to kind of get the full experience, try some food, enjoy the dinosaurs. More than anything, it's one of those restaurants you go to where you get the really cool dinosaurs, you get the really cool atmosphere. So it was good. I'm glad we got to bring you guys along. Hopefully you enjoyed seeing everything. Well, I think now that we tried our meal, now that we're nourished, now that we had a great experience, I think it's time for a dessert. As I said earlier, some of the locations here at Disney Springs are third party, and they have special birthday rewards. meaning that if you sign up for their like rewards club, or if you sign up for like an email subscription, they may get your birthday and they may send you like a special reward for your birthday. So we'll kind of collect some desserts, we'll kind of see what we can do, and kind of have a nice relaxing night here at the Springs. Surprisingly, for a couple days after President's Day, Disney Springs is surprisingly kind of low crowds today. I know there's definitely people coming and going, but like for a day when the parks were like literally Genie Plus was selling out today, there's really not too many people here at Disney Springs. So this will be a nice kind of peaceful evening walk through. You can see the hot air balloon is going over there. This will be great. So coming down from T-Rex all the way over here to the volcano, as I said earlier, T-Rex is owned by the same company, Landry's, which owns Rainforest Cafe. So as you can see, there's an alligator right there. There's Cha-Cha the frog. Rainforest Cafe is basically the same concept of a restaurant, but basically it's inside a rainforest. So you have gorillas, you have frogs, you have all the different things in the rainforest. We'll definitely have to come back here one of these days, but Rainforest Cafe is one of those places where, just like T-Rex, the food is not great, but the atmosphere, it makes up for it. It's great. I will note also, in my personal opinion, I do feel like Rainforest Cafe does have the better food compared to T-Rex, but they're pretty fun. They both have a really great atmosphere, so I feel like that's where they both win. So I think our first stop in our birthday snack quest will be actually here at Earl of Sandwich. So if you actually sign up for Earl of Sandwich's rewards program, on your birthday, they do send you a free cookie or brownie. So if it'll focus here, there we go. You can even see the candle and the brownie is actually moving. So it's freshly lit. This is great. I will note the terms and conditions do say that there is no limit of purchase required. So you can literally just go in there and grab a cookie, which I think is so cool. So starting off here, I think we'll grab a cookie. We'll kind of see what else we can do, but it's a really great night here at Disney Springs. The weather is beautiful. Perfect cookie weather, if you ask me. Just the cookie. Right, good. Well, that was awesome. I literally just walked in. I grabbed a cookie, I went up there, they scanned it, and it's that easy. You just grab your cookie. So I feel like we're off to a good start. We got a good meal, we got a cookie. We'll see if there's any other things we pick up here tonight, but I think so far you have cookies, you have dinosaurs. I really don't know what more you could ask for tonight. This has been awesome. That being said, it is getting a little bit later tonight, so I don't know if we're gonna have too much time to kind of go around, check out some new merchandise. But I do want to point out over here, right now, right by Uniqlo over here, this is actually the new location of the new Vineyard Vines store. So you can kind of see they have a little bit of a window sign. They have some walls here. I know a lot of people really like these, so I think this will be great. You can see there's the people wearing all the different Vineyard Vines stuff. That's awesome. We're kind of hoping that they'll kind of do some sort of like Disney collaboration. It'd be cool if you had like the whale with like Mickey ears or something. But this is cool. It's so cool. So many different places are closing. So many different places are opening. So it's kind of cool to check everything out as they're happening. But as far as like different birthday treats these different companies give you, I know for sure as we showed, Earl does it. I believe like the smaller like stores like Häagen-Dazs, Wetzel's Pretzels, I think they all do like a free pretzel or a free cup of ice cream. Another one I will note that a lot of people do like, Sprinkles Cupcakes actually gives you a free full cupcake for your birthday. I really don't know how many more sweets I can take here tonight. So I think we're gonna try and get like maybe one more, maybe kind of walk around, roam around, see some other things around the Springs. But I think it's been such a fun time here tonight. Hopefully you guys enjoyed coming along. Something I did also want to note, if you do have a Landry card, which is Landry's, the T-Rex Place's rewards program, you also do get a $25 reward too. So that's also a good thing to note. We came to Rainforest a couple days ago, so we already used ours, but if not, we could have used it towards T-Rex night, which would have been awesome. But here's another store that's closed too. I feel like so many different stores at Disney Springs are indeed closing, so it's kind of exciting. Maybe we'll get some new things. It's kind of hard to believe, but like some of our favorites were once not here, like Gideon's. Gideon's came into like, I don't even remember what the old store was, but Gideon's used to be just kind of like a generic store that just had to close. So you never know like what could pop in here. We have Vineyard Vines coming. I'm sure there's lots of really fun adventurous stores, but I just think it's so exciting to see all these different things happen here. Hopefully we'll get some new things coming for sure. Well, since it is getting late, I think our last and final stop for the night is here at the Häagen-Dazs kiosk, right next to the AMC over here on the west side. As you can see right here on this app here, they do give you a free mini cup or cone. So we're gonna get a nice cone, kind of as a finale of our night, which I think will be really cool. So let's go get our ice cream. We'll see how it is. A lot of people never try this place too, because there's so many different ice cream options here at Disney Springs. So we'll see how this turns out. All right, so here is our mini cup. And I'll say, like, although this is a mini, I don't know, maybe they gave me more than they were supposed to, but this is massive. This is completely free. This is from Häagen-Dazs. This is their Midnight Cookies and Cream, which I think is like a cookies and cream mixed with chocolate. So this looks fantastic. We're gonna try this out. Hopefully it's good. And I'm honestly like, this is a huge portion. This is incredible. All right, here's the Häagen-Dazs itself. We'll try it out. It's very nice ice cream. I feel like the two other options, or the two major options for ice cream here at Disney Springs, of course you have Salt and Straw. Salt and Straw is great because it's so unique. They have so many different like weird flavors that work. So Salt and Straw is very good, but it's definitely kind of your adventurous take. The other one being Ghirardelli. Ghirardelli is great, but it's so incredibly rich. I would say Häagen-Dazs here is actually a much more simpler ice cream. So if you ever think of like your classic ice cream cone, I think this one kind of fulfills those expectations. Plus this was a great flavor. I think this was good. Like if you're wanting a classic ice cream cone and you don't want something like either too rich or too unique like Salt and Straw, this is enjoyable, and this was free for my birthday. So there we go, Häagen-Dazs gets a thumbs up. That was good. And yeah, I mean, it's here. Some people don't talk about these places. I know they're definitely smaller. I know they're definitely not as important as like Ghirardelli or Salt and Straw, but if you want something simple, this is definitely not a bad place to come by. But at this point, it is getting a little bit later. I know this wasn't the longest video ever, but I think it was great to kind of come out here, show you guys a little bit of the fun happening here at Disney Springs, while also showing you guys a couple birthday exclusive we got to enjoy here. I think it's been a great night. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys haven't yet, please make sure you do hit that like button. Every single like kind of helps the video out. Also, make sure to subscribe as well. We release a video every single week on this channel, while going live at least 3 times a week on our other channel, Goo to You Live. So if you guys want to check that out, we'll put in the description for you guys to subscribe to as well. But from there, thank you guys so much for watching. And as usual, I'm Goo, you're you, and I wish you good to each and every one of you. Hopefully you all have a great night. Thank you guys so much for coming along with me, and we'll see you guys later.